Hey, greetings and welcome back. In this video, I'm actually really excited about this. I've just created a new one here for you. It's an extra bonus add-on to the Solving the Mystery of the Six-Figure Coaching Business series. And in this one, it is time to get serious. It's time to do some real math so you can actually see for yourself that there can be a simple path to creating a six-figure coaching business. Yes, for you. I keep getting similar questions over and over, and they all go something like this. How can I really create a six-figure coaching business? It just doesn't seem possible for me. Well, I would ask you a question in return. Why not you? Why are you different than the thousands of other people in our industry who are just like you, who have created a six-figure or more coaching business already? Were they born with some special skill or some special talent? Did they just get lucky and draw the winning coaching lottery numbers? No, I don't think so. I've been telling you throughout this video series that building a coaching business isn't easy, but it can be broken down and taken in steps so you can actually do it, as long as you have the right strategies, along with some guidance and some coaching, and all of those things will be provided for you along the way. And if you have concerns about your own value or whether you can actually do this, I'm going to help you to blow those out of the water when you become part of our six-figure coaching business mastermind. I'll tell you more about that later. But for now, what I want to do is lay out some simple math that will show you that you can in fact do this, and it's not as big a job as you may be thinking. So stick with me here. Grab a pen and let me show you just one of the many ways that you can actually create your own six-figure coaching business. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, first let's define what a six-figure coaching business actually is, or what it actually means. So by definition, six figures, $100,000 or more in revenue to your business. That's what six figures means. That's how we'll define it. We're not going to play games with the math. $100,000 is the lowest revenue number that you can actually generate and still be in six figures. So we'll keep it as simple as that. And I understand that still seems to be such a big number for a lot of people. So let's make it a little smaller and chunk it down into what's going to take every month in simple math. $100,000 divided by 12 months is $8,333.33 per month. Okay, so now you have your target. Let's see how to get there. Now, I know it may seem like a lot of money to you right now. It may seem like something completely unachievable to you right now, but stick with me here. I'm going to show you how simple it can be to create a six-figure revenue stream with your coaching business. And to really illustrate the point, I'm going to show you how you could do this starting your process with only a simple, short, but strategically developed ebook that you can easily create and sell for only $7. And just to keep it really interesting, I'm also going to add into the mix that right now you don't have a list, you don't have any significant traffic to your website, and you don't even know where to start. Fair enough? Okay, so here's how you get started. Using as an example of just one of the several strategies that I'll teach you in the six-figure coaching business mastermind, let's assume that you're able to create a joint venture relationship with a partner who is already connected with your ideal audience, and they're willing to send out an email for your ebook or host you for a teleclass where you will give a presentation and offer your ebook. Now, the result of that brings in 100 people who buy your ebook for a mere $7. Now, that's $700 to get you started, but more importantly, people are buying your first product. I'll tell you why that's important in just a moment. Now, here's where it's also going to get interesting for you. Using another strategy that you'll learn in the six-figure coaching business mastermind, you're going to set up what we call an upsell in the sales funnel for your next level upgrade, which will be your $97 audio program that enhances and goes along with the ebook. So let's just say that only 20% of your buyers also decide to take that offer. That's 20 times $97 or another $1,940. And moving on, now that you have these new people in your system, not only have you created a list or begun to create your list, but you've also created a list of buyers. Now, there's an interesting thing that happens here. People who buy from you once will tend to buy from you again and again and again. So over the course of the month, you can then make a few related offers to that new list of people you already know are buyers. You offer, for example, your video home study program. So it's digitally delivered now, so it doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to go out and make DVDs or packaging or all of those things. It doesn't cost you anything to produce or deliver. So you're going to sell that at $497. And let's say 5 people decide to take that program. So now that's another $2,485. And continuing on, you decide to put out another offer for a group coaching program so you can have a more personal interaction with this new tribe that you're building. You offer a $97 per month group coaching program, and 20 people decide to work with you more closely because you're really bringing the value for them. Now that's another $1,940 into your revenue funnel, but this time that's a recurring revenue stream. It's $1,940 per month that you can count on for as long as your client stays in your coaching program. And finally, you offer private coaching to a few individuals who are your perfect fit. We've talked about that, your ideal clients. We've just discussed all this in previous videos. And if, let's say, only 5 people take you up on your $500 a month coaching package, that's another $2,500 a month coming in. So are you starting to see a pattern here? I've been talking with you throughout this video series about creating a leveraged business with multiple revenue streams. And I'm just giving you here one example of how you can do this, and there are many more that you'll learn when you enroll in the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. But now let's do the math so you can see exactly what we came up with. Pretty simple process here. The ebook, you did 100 sales times $7, that's $700, but you started creating your buyers list. You've got 100 new people on your list and they're all buyers. And you could have also, by the way, offered something free in your email or in your teleclass that you did with your joint venture partner and had more people on your list. We're only talking about the people who actually bought right now. So your ebook, 100 sales, $7, that's $700. You did your audio program upsell and you got 20 sales at $97, that's $1,940. You did your video training that you offered later, and that was 5 sales at $497, so that's $2,485. Followed by your group coaching program where you had 20 people that came in for $97 per month. So now you have that recurring revenue stream, $1,940 per month. And then you added your private coaching, and you had 5 clients come in with that at $500 a month, so that's another $2,500 per month. So the grand total is $9,565 per month, and if you multiply that by 12 months, you get $114,780. There's your 6-figure coaching business with multiple revenue streams. And this is just one formula for creating a 6-figure coaching business with multiple leverage points. And in this model, you're already generating a monthly recurring revenue stream. And now all you need to do is repeat the process and expand your offerings, and you can easily see how this number can grow exponentially over time. And you can also see that the majority of this revenue is generated from work you've only done one time, and it will keep coming in. The group coaching program is leveraged because you have more people. Your private coaching program, because you love to do that. If you're like me, you're just going to want to do that anyway. There's lots of different variations. And by the way, these are conservative numbers just to illustrate my point. But nonetheless, I should probably also tell you, in order to stay in compliance with the various government watchdog agencies out there, that I can't guarantee this type of outcome for you. I can't guarantee your income. This type of income isn't typical, and these numbers I'm using are only designed as an illustration. However, I will also tell you that if you're willing to do what it takes to get your message out there in the way that we'll teach you in the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind, it's certainly doable. And that's going to be totally up to you. You'll have the strategies and the systems that you need, but you will have to do the work or have people help you do the work, which is something else we'll teach you in the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. This really is your time. It's your time to step up. You know your message is there. You can feel it bubbling up. Maybe you're already a coach ready to take it to a new level. Maybe you've been thinking about coaching and you're ready to take it out into the world. Maybe it's just time to up your game in another way. So I'd like to introduce to you what the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind is all about from Coaching Success Institute. If this is your comprehensive guided blueprint to laying the foundation and setting up your system so you too can create that 6-figure leveraged coaching business. In this detailed step-by-step coaching business mastermind program, I will be walking you through every step of creating your coaching business, including providing you with some personal coaching. So here's how it's going to work. In the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind, you're going to get, it's a 12-month program, so you'll be getting new modules every single month in a particular sequence. So it's a coaching business mastermind training. Part of that's going to come through, we're going to do this in several different ways: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic learning, so you have the highest levels of retention and action-based information. You're going to get 2 new video modules each and every month with exercises so you can build your business in sequence and at your own pace. And then you'll have access to all those videos for as long as you choose to be available to access them. So in the 2 new video modules every month, when I say a module, that could mean one module might have 1 video, it might have several short videos in it. It really depends on which level of the program we're at, and that'll be delivered in a unique and interesting way. And you're going to have live coaching MasterMind calls. So you're going to get 1 call every month so you can get coaching and clarity about every one of your modules every month. You're going to get direct personal interaction with Q&A and hot seat coaching during those MasterMind calls. And you'll get enhanced learning through sound and music technology, including one of the really cool bonuses that we're actually offering as part of the program that I'll talk about in just a minute. So we're going to cover every vital area that you need to build your coaching business in a specific sequence. So you're not just doing the right things, but you're doing them in the right order. With each new video training, you'll have a new assignment that builds on the previous work that you've done. And then you'll have access to live coaching from me as you lay a solid foundation for your business. So here's what you're going to learn and apply in the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. We're going to start off with laying the foundation, or what I call being in the zone. This is how to stay in the right mindset for success across the board and how to stay in the right mindset for success as a coach. I'm going to show you proven tactics and tools for being in the zone and staying in the zone, which is basically adapting to whatever mindset you need for the work that you're doing at the time. And in running a coaching business, there are a lot of different areas that you're going to have to be focusing on at different times. So we're going to help to keep you right in that proper zone. We're going to move into adopting your CEO mindset. Teach you to think like a CEO as you run your company. Do what you do best, let others do the rest. And then we're going to move into internal and monetary value. So it's important that you understand what your own value is. So we'll expand on your personal inventory exercise, or the pie, and we'll anchor that. We'll create that internal value for you and increase your monetary value as well. We're going to talk about energy. Energy as it relates to science, client attraction. We're going to understand the true nature of energy and attraction and why that's important to you. And you will master a simple 7-step system to keep the law of attraction in action in your business every day in real time. We'll get into personal branding from concept to implementation, where you start as an idea of who you might be into actually implementing that in a graphical format. So we'll capture your core message and we'll create your value branding. You'll learn how to express that brand fast so your ideal client has an instant read and knows exactly that you are the right coach for them. We're going to get into more details on defining the ideal client for you. We're going to dive deeply into that client character study that we discussed in the free video series. We're going to get into developing an intimate understanding of your ideal client. It's very important that you understand who you're talking to so that you can deliver the right message to your ideal client. Moving on, we're going to get into packaging your coaching programs. This is one of the most important parts of this series. What I've found over and over in working with coaches is that their pricing is not necessarily as high as they should be, or their packaging isn't right to allow people to really price themselves in a profitable way. So we're going to learn to develop, package, and deliver exactly the right coaching programs that will have your ideal clients raving about the results that you help them to achieve. And we'll get into enrolling your ideal client. We discussed this a little bit in the free video series. This is the master class. You're going to learn a simple enrollment strategy that will have people jumping into your private and your group coaching programs, as well as your product offers. You'll create and develop the perfect script that enrolls more of your ideal clients. And when I say script, again, I mean the right order of doing things, not necessarily a word-for-word script. But there's a process, there's a way to do this that's going to have people just jumping into your programs. I use this process all the time, and 70, 80, sometimes 90% or more of the people that I talk to get into my private high-end coaching programs. You're going to master the process of delivering high value with authenticity and with integrity. And you're going to turn your free or your discounted sessions into long-term, high-paying clients. How does that sound? You will learn to leverage yourself, leverage your products, leverage your service funnels. You'll set up automated systems to market and sell your products and programs. You're going to learn how you can offer free products and turn those into high-paying coaching offers, and quickly identify and create specific products and services that your ideal clients will love and that will have them begging for more. You'll duplicate yourself. This is where the real leverage comes in, duplicating yourself with webinars so that you can get to more people at once. Recorded webinars so you can repeat that process after you've done it once. Teleseminars, the same thing. And also what we call perpetual launches. So you go through a launch process and then you go back and you deliver that to a new group from the beginning. I'll show you how to do all of those things. You'll learn how to attract valuable strategic partnerships, joint ventures, and affiliates that will go out and help you sell your products and programs for you. I'll teach you how to get in front of the people who are already doing business with your ideal client audience. And I'll teach you about leveraging what I call OPA and OPL. That's other people's audiences and other people's lists. I'll show you how to turn competition into cooperation so it becomes a win-win opportunity for both sides. Then we move into a really important part of this. Video marketing mastery. This is your #1 tool to getting attention faster, ranking in search engines, and creating a social connection. I'm going to tell you why video owns the internet right now and what that means to your future. I'm going to show you a simple tag and title strategy for achieving high rankings in YouTube, tons of traffic, and new opportunities for engaging ideal clients. And you'll discover why Google loves YouTube and how you can use that Google love to your advantage. You'll also discover simple video strategies that don't even require you to turn on a camera. And you'll master video marketing strategy even if you're camera shy. And I hope I can help you to get over being camera shy, but there's lots of ways to do this without you being a talking head on a camera. We're going to get into the techno part, but we're going to do it in a cool way. In the section called Help, I'm Technophobic, What Do I Do? This is tech for non-techies. So I'm going to show you why WordPress is the #1 web development platform for coaches and how you can and should use it to your advantage, and how to easily create the multiple pages that you'll need to build your list, follow up with your prospects, and also sell your programs. We're going to get into Facebook, 800 million users plus and so little time. I'm going to show you how to leverage Facebook to attract your ideal clients to your products, your services, your coaching programs, how to engage people on Facebook, and more. We're going to get into YouTube. Did I happen to mention video before? YouTube is the #2 search engine on the internet, and there are a bunch of other video channels besides YouTube. So I'll show you how to easily get your videos on all of them without knowing anything about technology. And we're going to talk about the mobile web and apps for coaches. Your clients are already going mobile. I'll flip it on the mobile phones these days. So we'll show you how you can be in your ideal client's hip pocket all the time, featuring your brand, featuring your coaching programs, featuring your products. We're going to move into integrated business systems. That means time and life management systems as a starting point. What is the highest and best use of your time? Let's focus on that and let other people do the rest. We're going to talk about the various shopping cart systems and the most important things you need to consider before you commit to that system, because that's like a marriage. Once you're in there, you don't want to have to make major changes to that over time if you can avoid it. We'll talk about email management and newsletters. We'll talk about credit card merchant accounts. We'll talk about project management and tools that you can use to keep your projects on track and how you can leverage all of that. And then, of course, part of your leveraging resource is outsourcing everything that isn't in your genius zone. So once we've targeted exactly what your genius zone is in the early parts of this program, we're going to make sure that you're not getting shoved into things that don't make sense for you to be doing. So we're going to show you how you can easily develop and manage a team without ever hiring anyone. And I'm going to give you my personal list of places to get things done quickly and inexpensively. I'm going to show you how you can get high quality, high tech work for way cheaper than you might imagine. And the best part about the CSI Six-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind is that the program will evolve along the way to meet your needs, meet your desires, and the progress of the coaching group. I intend to custom tailor sections of this training to fit the specific needs of this group. So you just ask and you will receive. You tell me what you need most, and I'm going to do my very best to deliver that. I really want this to be a cooperative venture. This is going to be a group that's manageable enough that we can all interact. And I think there's a great opportunity here for leverage within this mastermind, and so everyone can benefit in the best possible way for themselves. And also, in the tradition of Visionary Business University, CSI is also going to provide you with well-rounded, hands-on training that will get you results. We will provide the system, you provide the action, and you will build your base for a sustainable business that will bring you passion, peace, and prosperity for years to come. And there's so much more in store for you. Speaking of Visionary Business University, one of the things that we're going to give you is when you make your commitment to enrolling in the CSI Six-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind, you're also going to receive some very special bonuses, including and starting with the entire VBU Visionary Masters package. That is 24 of the top teachers, trainers, visionaries, and luminaries in the world that I personally interviewed, put in an audio, visual, and kinesthetic format. You have all kinds of tests and things that you can use to maintain and anchor the information, and it's virtually everything you need to connect with your passion, your purpose, your vision, and execute all the way through. There's also one thing I think is very important, and I talked about being in the zone early, so I'm going to include our very special licensed sound and light brainwave technology called the MasterMind Mentor Personal Achievement Device, or what I just fondly call the PAD. The PAD is very cool. It's like an iPod for the brain, and it will have all 12 of my Being in the Zone programs. I'll give you some guidance on which ones to use for which weeks, but this is information and a tool that you can use every single day to stay on track with anything that you do. If you had an MP3 player for the brain, what if you just had this that allowed you to flip a switch and in a matter of minutes achieve your desired brainwave state? Well, now you will have this, and the PAD is the perfect companion for your six-figure coaching, business training, and mastermind. Imagine, what kind of benefits you're going to get when you use this type of technology. You have the ability to activate and enhance whole brain learning. It'll align your brainwaves with your most desired state, whether that's alpha, theta, delta, whatever you need in that particular time. It syncs the left and right hemispheres of your brain, enhances your memory. You can learn and retain more information in less time. It'll reduce stress, anxiety, and overwhelm, very important, so you don't get on information overload here. Enhances any other tools and modalities that you may be using. So you may be going through different other processes. This will just help to make those better, put the frosting on the cake, and there's so much more that it will do. I mean, imagine in just a matter of minutes being able to choose your zone, your mental zone, and just go there like flipping a switch, boom. Imagine more rapidly learning and retaining complex information, increasing your memory, dramatically reducing your stress levels, increasing your focus and attention, reaching deeper states of meditation, and just falling into a deep state of deep sleep and sleeping through the night. My kids even love to use this. You can reduce or eliminate food cravings, addictions, and other bad habits that no longer support you. And that, of course, has nothing to do with the coaching business, but I just want to show you how well-rounded this tool is and how many different things you can use it for. So this is going to include my 12-track series, Being in the Zone, plus 5 extra bonus tracks. So you'll get the creativity track. These are all being in the zone of. So the zone of creativity, productivity, imagination, focus, relaxation, health and healing, communication, genius, love that one, action, super learning, harmony and balance, and cash flow and wealth. You get all 12 of those on the device, and it's all free as a bonus just for joining the Six-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. All of it. So what should the investment be for all this? Well, I give this a lot of thought, and I actually restructured it here recently. When I've taught many of these exact strategies to my private coaching clients, it's created tremendous results for them, and it's been at a price tag of $7,000 for the 12-session program, and even more if my team gets involved with branding, web development, copywriting, and things along that line. And when I discussed this with my colleagues in my own mastermind group, they suggested that the Six-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind would be a great value at $5,000 just for the coaching, and that would be a $2,000 savings from my private coaching program. But I didn't create CSI so just a handful of people could get access to it. I want this to be the turning point in your business. I really do. It's important to me that this be successful for you. So even though it probably should be, the CSI training will not be $5,000 or even $4,000 or even $3,000. However, when you consider that I'm adding the entire VBU Visionary Masters package, which is conservatively valued at $1,128, and the MasterMind Mentor Personal Achievement Device, which we already sell at a regular price of over $497 with the Being in the Zone programs already installed, I could easily justify a price tag of around $2,500 and feel perfectly fine and sleep perfectly well at night. After all, when you have your coaching programs packaged right, You can very easily recoup your investment in the training program at that price just by enrolling one new client. You saw how we did the math before. This can balance out very, very quickly if you have the right strategies. So I've also listened to your requests and the feedback that I've gotten on our free video training series. You know, there were two things I discovered, and I was actually kind of shocked. It surprised me a little bit to find out who was out there and what you guys were really looking for. I found out there were a lot of coaches that are just starting out or still very part-time that wanted to be part of this program, and they simply couldn't afford the investment. I mean, for real, just couldn't afford it when I broke it down even into 3 payments. And many people felt like the program content was going to be packed into too short a period of time. Wow, okay. I remember what I've been saying about assumptions earlier in the video series. I actually made the wrong assumption here. I was thinking that it would be great to put this into a 12-week program that would allow everybody to get, you know, everything they needed fairly quickly. Turns out more people wanted this to be spread out over a longer period of time. But I listened and I adjusted. So I have 2 important goals I want to achieve with the 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. One is I want to make sure as many people as possible can participate in this program. And the other is I want to deliver all the content at a pace that you can comfortably handle so that you can be empowered and not feel stressed and not feel overwhelmed. I know you're loaded with information already. So I want to give you great value, and I want to give it to you at a pace that makes sense to you. Plus, I want to be able to interact with you personally. So remember everything you're going to receive in the CSI 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. Let's break it all down once again. You're going to get the mastermind training itself with 12 full months of training. Now, 12 months, actual hands-on, how to do it exactly, training videos with enhanced sound and music learning techniques. No fluff, no filler, just straight up do it right now content. So that's going to be a minimum of 24 videos over the course of 12 months, probably more than that. And I will keep these in bite-sized chunks. You're not going to have a lot of stuff that's a long hour or hour and a half video that you have to follow through. I'm going to give you pieces that you can refer back to easily as a reference point again. So easily a $1,997 value there, even though we've talked about $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. You're going to have the live coaching and mentoring, Q&A, and coaching hot seat calls. Now, if you were to do this privately, 12 live coaching sessions with me would cost you $7,000. You'll get the entire 24 program series with the Visionary Masters package from Visionary Business University, including the videos, the audios you can put onto your iPod, workbooks, anchoring tests, all the extra bonuses that are included in the original program. And, conservatively, if I've gone the extra mile to make this work for you, a piece, this would be a value of $1,128 right there. Plus, you got the Mastermind Mentor Personal Achievement Device, the pad to keep you on track, to keep you in focus, to keep your brain aligned, and including the 12 Being in the Zone programs plus the 5 extra bonus tracks. And we sell this every day for $497. So, like I said, I decided to change things up and get a little crazy in a good way here for you. So, if you put it all together, you got the CSI Coaching Business Mastermind in 1997, the 12 live Q&A hot seat coaching program for $7,000, 24 VBU Visionary Masters programs, $1,148, the personal achievement device at $497. That's a grand total of $10,692. And we're going to do the entire Coaching Business Mastermind program, the entire 12-month program for only $1,497, $1,497. And I'm also going to offer a monthly payment plan so that you can pay as you go and spread your tuition out for the entire year. So it can be only $147 per month over the course of the 12-month plan. Now, I am going to offer an extra bonus. If you choose to pay your entire tuition in advance, I will also give you not just 1, but 2 full 90-minute private coaching sessions as a bonus to reward your action and really streamline your coaching business. You can use these anytime you want throughout the entire year. You can have one in advance to help you to get focused and then one later on. Do one a third of the way through the program and the other one at the end. Halfway through, and however you want to do it. We'll structure two coaching sessions for you privately so we can talk about your specific business. But that's only if you pay your entire tuition in advance at $1,497. But you certainly have the option to do the $147 a month plan. Building your 6-figure coaching business is not easy. You have to be willing to make the commitment. We're talking about building something up here. This isn't a get-rich-quick program. It's not an overnight success program. We're making a full 1-year commitment to you to building your coaching business, and you have to be able to make that commitment yourself. You'll have to be able to take action, and you will want to take action to create or accelerate your business. You don't really need to pull out a calculator to realize this is a huge savings. But if you did, you would discover that you're saving over 86% on the components here. The bottom line is that offering all this at this price is a huge value and an investment in your future, in your dream business. And think about the effect your work will have on so many others. Remember your ripple that we talked about earlier in the program. It's so important that you get your message out there. And remember, if you choose to pay your entire $1,497 tuition in advance, I'm going to help you personally, privately, with one-on-one coaching sessions, 2 of them. That's an extra $2,000 value for you right there. I mean, the cost of the program really doesn't even cover what the 2 private coaching sessions would be for you, and you get all the extras as well. So pay that full year in advance tuition, and you'll get those 2 extra 90-minute bonus sessions. Now, if there's no other way you can do it and you want to do the monthly payment plan, we certainly welcome you and look forward to having you as part of the program. And I'm also offering you what I call a double-barrel satisfaction guarantee. I want to make sure that you're satisfied with the process. Now, while I do expect you to take action, and I don't want you to just dip your toe in the water here, I do want you to also be thrilled with the program. So if you're ready to take action and you do enroll now, then we'll give you a full 3 months to decide. And after 3 months or 90 days of experiencing the CSI 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind, if you decide that it isn't right for you, I will happily refund 100% of your investment in the program. All you have to do to get that is simply return your MasterMind Mentor personal achievement device, and we will immediately process your refund. And if you complete the program and haven't at least earned back the price of the program, I will continue to coach you until you do. Sound fair? I really want this to work for you. It's so important to me. Remember, again, this is your time. It's time for you to step up. And if you're resonating with this message and you can feel that you're about to be part of something bigger, then I would just appeal to you to join us. Try it out. Jump in with us and, get involved. And, this is your time to step up into your big message. This is your opportunity to get coached, get all the steps that you need to create that 6-figure coaching business for yourself. Look, I'll talk to you soon. It's really been a great pleasure bringing this series to you, Solving the Mystery of the 6-Figure Coaching Business. And I truly look forward to working with you more closely in the CSI 6-Figure Coaching Business Mastermind. And if you're ready, go ahead and click the Add to Cart button and you'll be on board with us. And remember, if you pay that entire tuition in advance, you'll also get those 2 extra private coaching sessions during the mastermind in addition to all the other bonuses. Just click on the Add to Cart button below. Let me know your questions. Let me know your comments. I look forward to connecting with you soon. This is Jeffrey Howard, Coaching Success Institute, and I'm out for now. Take care.